How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our Eastern assassin, Larry Holmes, dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, here we have Tyson. This bout, not too many seats to be had in. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Another scoring shot there. A well-placed hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
A perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Straight right just misses. The counter punch. Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He is down big time on the score. On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
The flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs. Hold it right there. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come. I need you to go back out there. Let's get it started in round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
No rest for the weary. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Back and forth they go. The straight right just misses. Script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. The judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get back out there and win the round. Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good man. You've got to go out there and win this round.
On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
The straight right just misses. Lucky that hook didn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They exchanged punches. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man, good man.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Can't land the jab there. throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? They both want a highlight reel knockout. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. The perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice defense on that left uppercut. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Jab misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out front.
Get out there and switch.
Round 8, and we're off again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This is a battle royale between 2 heavyweight bombers. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.